warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we're gonna share the result from our discussion about disease control of grape crops. Before we start our presentation, I'm gonna introduce the member of group. First is me, Rifan Darmawan, Desy Cahyanti, Farika Arretama, Nita Amalia Dewi, Ilham Ardimas, and Coryn Adelina. The presentation is consists of by four subjects. The first is background, and then classification of grape, disease control of grape crop, and conclusion. The background. Grape are one of the most preferred fruit by Indonesian people. The productivity of wine commodities can decline from year to year. This is due to the fluctuation of harvested area. The plant has not been producing optimally, climatic disturbance, and the attack of various pests and diseases which are inhibiting factor for mango growth and production in Indonesia.
Okay, classification of grape, kingdom Plantae, subdivision Spartophyta, subdivision Angiosperm, class Dicotyledon, order Rhamnales, genus Vitis, species Vitis vinifera. Disease control in grape. The main disease often attack grape cropping is downy mildew, which grows during in rainy season. Will other diseases include poorly mildew, leaf rust, anthracnose, fruit rot, mousting, and fan leaf virus. Downy mildew disease, a major disease of grape because it result for production up to 17%. This disease attack during the rainy season and fade rapidly, especially after night rains. This is caused by Plasmopara viticola. Attack symptoms on the upper side of the leaf paper. Greenish yellow spot with inside border. Then the spot expand and turn brown in humid weather, and the usage of the spot will poorly coating occurs. Eventually, the leaf become dairy and fall off. Shibottoms and also appear on young stems. Then these flower at flower stakes and fruit attacks on fruit stakes or fruit that are size of a paper cause rotten fruit to be bloxin brown, dry, and fall off.
And how to control the downy mildew disease? First one, we can reduce garden humidity because the fungi is really like have humidity in plantation. So we can reduce it by burning the leaves or the branch so the canopy of the plant is not too thick. Second one, burning these twigs so it can reduce the source of infection. So it can reduce the spread of pathogens to another health plants. And third one is this is fallen leaves are collected and then burned. It's also same with point number 2. And then we can using plastic roofs on the roof during the rainy season. I think if the splash of the water drop, it can um, help the spread of the pathogen to another health plant. And then we talk about powdery mildew disease. Powdery mildew disease occurs during the transition from the dry season to the rainy season. These fungus attack the leaves and the grapes. What the attack symptoms? There are on the leaves, the visible symptoms are on the upper surface. There is a white flower that extends. There are the spores, then brown, and then the leaves fall. The attack of the fruit is white at first, and the marks of the attack become warty brown or wrinkled because the fruit to be deformed. And how to control it? First one, we can burning disease burn leaves, so it can reduce the source of infection. It's same with the downy mildew disease. Second one is using California slurry fungicide, the base ingredient of sulfur and white lime. And the last one, we can using fungicide with the active ingredient mancozeb and carbendazim.
Next is how to control leaf disease. To control it, we can pruning disease and prune leaves. We can also eradication of other host plants, or we can using natural pesticide California slurry and fungicide with active ingredients mancozeb or Perennial. And then there is anthracnose disease or Clostridium sp. This disease almost attacks ripe fruit, shoots, and young branches. The attack symptoms of this disease is at the first the fruit shows symptoms in the form of brown spots that expand and settle downward. Furthermore, in the center of the spot there is an orange mass. And how to control it? To control anthracnose disease, we can remove rodent fruit, doing garden sanitations. We can also using natural pesticide California slurry or using pesticide neem seed powder at a rate of 30 grams per liter of water. Next.
The next slide will be how to control it. First, they remove the rotten fruit. Second is garden sanitation. The third is using natural pesticide California slurry. And the last is using the vegetable pesticide neem flower powder at the rate of 30 grams per liter of the water. Next is Leveral disease. The Spirulina caterpillar penetrates the bugs during breeding, thereby perforating the buds. If the attack occurs to the sprout growth, the caterpillar can cause extensive damage to the leaf, shoot, and the flower. Some of the leaves stick together with silk threads, and this structure is used as shelter as for larvae which all come out with each other leaf. In severe attack, the lower part of the leaf blade comb becomes distinctive silver color at the petiole reddish color. How to control it? First, destroying the infected plants. Second, grow virus-free grapes. And the third is maintain the potassium content in the soil increased based on soil fertility. Next is symptom of disease is rotten fruit. Symptom of disease appears in area where the fruit is ripe. The initial stage of attack characterized by the rupture of the inner tissue of the skin. The infected fruit becomes shifted and turns dark brown.
Okay. Next, to control the rotten fruit, we can throw away the rotten fruit, or we can do the garden sanitation using natural pesticides for pulp and using a fungicide with active ingredients Menep and Zineb. From our presentation, we can conclude that the grapes is a fruit plant in the form of vines, which are now widely cultivated in Indonesia. It can be divided into two types, namely lowland type and medium to highland type. One of the important components that interfere with the productivity of grapes is the susceptibility of grapes to pests. Pests that attack orchid plant are downy mildew, powdery mildew, leaf rust, anthracnose, Leveral disease, and fruit rot. Control can be done manually, such as sanitation and allowing plants to be attacked by disease by chemical means using pesticides. So that's all our presentation about disease control of grapes crops. Thank you for your attention.